welcome back to Mochi Gaming. Today we are doing another speed build. I've been putting this off for quite a while, but we are building my entrance. So I did take the other entrance down for quite some time now. Alright, so starting off, we're going to be doing a lot of the terraforming, a lot of the building up the rocks and all of that. I did plan this out ahead of time, but I didn't really refer back to it too much, so you can see me kind of just messing around with how I wanted to build this, and I wanted it to be fluid. I didn't want it to like stick down to anything in particular, so you'll see me messing around with this a lot. For this speed build, I did want to make it a little bit different from my other ones. I started off with building just regularly, how I would just talk and build it out, and then I went into like full-on speed builds with no sound, just music, and I felt like both of those were kind of lacking something. I tune out very easily when I just listen to music and don't really watch the actual build process, and when I actually talk, it turns out into a really long conversation, and all I'm doing is telling you what I'm, or like describing what I'm doing, and I'm just like, what? Like, it doesn't make sense. So this is inspiration from Froggy Crossing. Shout outs to her. Ooh, Raven, I love you. If you're watching this, thank you so much for all that you have done for my channel and all of your Froggy Army support. So yes, this format did take inspiration from Raven because she posted a speed build yesterday, which all of you guys should check out if you guys haven't already. It is freaking amazing, and I was like, wow, I actually watched till the very end. Like, it was one of these speed builds that like I actually watched till the very end, and it's so surprising to me because I never really watch speed builds till the end. They just don't captivate me much because I get really bored of just listening to music. So yeah, I wanted to try this out. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below, and we will see how we want to do this in the future type of thing, and I don't know, just improve as a channel. But I am finishing up the terraforming as of now. I'm doing some backup editing voice stuff, so I might not match up completely with what I'm doing, but it's getting there. So now I'm gonna be starting on the pathing. I had it done beforehand, but I didn't really like it too much, so I just kind of messed with it as of this, and we're just gonna put it anywhere we want to and just see how it looks and make sure that everything looks great. So yeah, I don't know, this conversation is going to be kind of a little boring if I just explain to you what I'm putting down, because obviously in the screen you can see what I'm putting down. If you guys don't really want me to be talking, you guys can always mute this video and have some background music in the back, in the background, in the back. I will have all the music that I'm using in my description below because I love these songs. They're so freaking cute. And yeah, well, now I'm a little past it, but I've been putting down some trees, testing out how naturey this will look. Because my island is a very fairy tale themed island, I wanted the entrance to kind of reflect that. I wanted it to be woody, forested kind of vibe, that kind of vibe, and have two paths that lead to both the right side of my island and straight into my island, because there is two ways to get around my island. So yeah, I mean, just watch if you guys are here for the speed build, but you know, we can have a conversation along with it. So I'll be pretty off task in what I'm saying versus what I'm doing in the video, just because we want to keep this a little more interesting and give some conversational points. So I came up with like a video idea for this is like we talk about some hypotheticals while we are doing speed builds. So I'm hoping all my speed builds after this will all be around like 14-15 minutes, because that's about my attention span. So I just want to make it easier for other people to watch the full build, because I really want you guys to see what the process is and just kind of vibe with me, you know? So the first question I had was, or you guys can answer this with me in the comments below, which would definitely be pretty cool. I definitely want to see what your answer is. And if you haven't joined the Discord, what are you waiting for? The link is in the description below. And if you want to at me in the Discord with your answers for these, that would be really, really cool. We can have a full-on conversation about it. So hypothetical number one, what universe would you live in? If like say you can live in any like movies, series, or genres? Did I just say genres? Oh god, I'm having a brain fart. But like movies, series, animes, K-dramas, whatever you guys watch. If you guys could live in a universe, like any type of universe, what would it be? For me personally, I have a very hard time deciding this because when I was little, I used to always be like, well, what if there was a world that you could use magic? Say like, I mean, we live on planet Earth, so like we're governed by like Earth's rules, but what if there was another planet that you could really use magic for? Wouldn't that be really cool? Like just like take a minute to like think about that. Would you want to live there? And what kind of magic would you practice? Dark magic? Defense magic? Ooh, I don't know, but Harry Potter, like speaking of magic, like Harry Potter, that's like a definite universe I would love to live in, but seems a little scary, seems a little sketch with Voldemort there. I definitely would not be the main character for sure because I'm a scaredy cat and I cannot fight a dark wizard like that. But Harry Potter would be a very strong contestant. If not, for those of you guys who have been watching me for quite a while, you guys would know that I freaking love Sword Art Online. Like, it is one of the animes I can just go off about. I know that like second and third season of that anime kind of fell off, but like the whole concept behind it, the virtual reality, going into another world, feeling everything, being stuck in a game, like I honestly wouldn't mind. Real world's kind of boring. I would I would not mind being stuck in a game because I mean you're spending one day in real life, you're spending one day in the game, same thing, you know, you're still living. As long as you're living, you know. I mean, as long as you make that your reality, it really ends up showing just how much difference a person's reality can be. And who knows, that might be our reality. Oh god, I can't talk. But reality in like 5, 50, 60 years or so. I don't know. We'll see what VR goes into. Don't have really high hopes for it too much as of now, but I would definitely see what kind of gaming they can do with like a VR world and an MMORPGs. But yeah, I think my two top contenders for this hypothetical, if I could live in any universe, it would be either the Harry Potter universe or the Sword Art Online universe. Am I missing any other universes? Would you guys live in a game? Like say like Animal Crossing. Would you guys live in Animal Crossing? Become your character? I feel like I wouldn't want to become my character. As much as like my character's like hella rich and all of that. um, I think my character works a little too hard and I'm not about that life. Just want to kind of chill for a bit, you know? But I mean, I don't know. I'm definitely considering it. What other things am I missing? I feel like there's so many other worlds I would love to visit. Especially like anime worlds. I feel like animes just have like the coolest things that they can offer. There's one anime that I watched a while ago. Oh wait. Let's pardon this interruption for the actual what I'm actually doing in the video. Like right here I decided I wanted to change everything because I didn't like the way it looked and I just wanted to take like start from like scratch, kind of, not really, just take away everything and then reposition stuff because I didn't really like how it looked. So the day changed and I was just like, oop, nope. So time to scrap. I tried to start from the right side, but realized that my inventory can't handle that because there was too many things. So I was just like, scrap that. I'm just gonna start from the left side, put the moon in the corner because I like that the moon is hiding a little bit. The tree kind of frames it very well. So if it was just out flat in the center, I feel like it looked kind of weird. So we circled it with some lilies of the valley to make it look very grand, added some custom designs to it and all of that, making the place look very finished. I feel like a very key factor is like nature as well as like custom pathing, because custom pathing just pulls everything together. So I added some fallen leaves and all of that to create that naturey aesthetic. Yes, our, I don't know, what would you call our islands? What you call it? Our islands aesthetic? I mean, I guess I sway from like fairy core to cottage core and kind of like overgrown forest. Did I just say forest? I meant fairy forest vibes. I just combined that into one word. You know what? I'm recording this at 2 a.m. so you know, it's excused. It's very much excused. Not really. Maybe just a little bit, just a little bit. But I don't know. What was I talking about? I'm like going from place to place. All right, next hypothetical. Let's talk about something else while you guys see me mess up in builds and all of that. We have 2 minutes. Would you be the protagonist, antagonist, a support character, or other if you were in like your fairy tale universe or something like that? I don't know. I'm wishy-washy about being a protagonist. I would love to be the protagonist, but I feel like I don't have that type of protagonist personality. I feel like I'd just be a support or other. Very hard to say. Very, very hard to say. I feel like protagonist just has like that certain aura or vibe. There's something special about them. And I'm just like, oh, well, scratch that. I'm not talented in anything. I feel like I'm like a jack of all trades most of the time. I never really master anything. I try, but I'm never really good at anything. Like I'm mediocre at sports. I'm mediocre at like athletics. I have good grades, but like I'm not the smartest person ever. So it's very hard to say if I'll be a protagonist. I'm just very average at everything. But I feel like that's kind of like some anime protagonists, just very average. But they're like low average, you know? I don't know. It's like I feel like I'm very average. But somehow their life just gets turned around and everything becomes good. But yeah, we're gonna finish up right now and we will move on to showing you guys the final product. I hope you guys enjoyed this and stay till the very end to watch the finale. Alright guys, welcome back. This is the overview of this look. Our hard work has paid off. This place looks absolutely fantastic. I love this pan. I love how the moon kind of hides behind the tree and this whole like vibe, just that forested kind of abandoning look that this is going for. Like, what? Like, you have a seat here and it's like the perfect view of this little nook area. And right here, when you go into the Mulan area, if you pan up here, it also looks pretty freaking amazing. And this bird eye view too. Ooh, I could not be happier with how this turned out. I did add some things to the back just to complete the whole area, the whole look, but it did end up being mostly trees because I want this area to remain forested. And that is basically all. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys do take inspo from this, be sure to tag me in your recreation on Instagram, on Discord, whatever you so choose. And I appreciate you guys all so much for being here, and the 350 subs. Oh my god, I still can't believe we reached that, but I am honestly so proud of this community, how positive you guys are, how supportive you guys are, and I just want to take a minute to thank you guys all so much for being part of this family. So that is all for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye bye.